No.
Great.
I mean, I can't hear it on my end. Well,
Excellent.
maybe a little, but I can't tell that because that could be my fan.
Okay. That is precisely what I want to hear. Okay, so it looks like we're live. I'm just going to give it a few minutes. Wait for folks to start slowly but surely coming in. Send my text messages to folks. Oh.
Yeah, I loaded in to see like where we left off.
Mm-hmm.
Saw we didn't long rest. I was like, well, shoot, let me go ahead and do that, uh, so we could prep. But then whenever I long rested, it did a cutscene, and I was like, well, let me not save this, and we'll do that on stream. So I think that'd
Gotcha.
just be a way to start the game. But I did go ahead and summon Shovel now. That way I don't have to spend a spell after a long rest.
That's a good point.
So you
I'm.
might want to summon Clancy.
That's, you know what, I will do that. But then I'm going to see if I can turn you up just a little bit because you're coming in just a little low for me.
Gotcha.
All right. Clancy has been summoned. Sounds good. Good deal. Thank you, my darling.
Here comes the crab. Doo doo doo.
Capture options. No. Let's go sound. All right. Gage, can you say something now?
Something now.
Oh, yeah, you're coming in much crisper for me. Hell yeah. All right. Let me send one more group message to folks. Because I do have a couple things that I want to talk about on stream tonight, actually. Um, one of
I got some
which...
D&D talk I want to talk.
Okay. Well, I'll say one thing I do want to talk about is the Avatar Last Airbender movie. Because I don't
Oh,
know
I
that
haven't
we've...
watched it yet.
I don't know that we've talked about it on stream, actually. So I want to have a I haven't watched it either. But I
Okay,
just want to talk about it. I don't know any
gotcha.
spoilers or anything like that. I don't know anything about the
Me,
plot.
I know a tiny spoiler, but not really much.
Fair enough. But we got some things to talk about tonight. And it looks like, how many people we have in the stream here? Is it just Olivia and someone else? It looks like it. Well, you know, Gage, you want to go ahead and get started with the game now, or do you want to just like...
I'm gonna hop on my burner real quick.
Okay, fair enough. I'm debating about how I want to... I want to respec Gnomestradamus one more time in the game. And then after that, I'm done. And I think how I would like to respec him is to have him still be a divination wizard. He's seen the future. He knows we're going to be okay. But I really think that of all these sorcerer subclasses that work best for Clancy or for Nostradamus, I was really, really debating about making him a wild magic sorcerer, and I still may do that, but I think it really does come down to either making him.
I like the wild magic sorcerer. I think it's fun.
It's coming down for me between that and the draconic bloodline, only because I think the draconic is like an easy explanation for where the power comes from, where I think with wild magic it's a little harder for me to mentally justify.
Hmm.
Which is not to say it can't be done, but I guess so what I'm trying to figure out is, do you want me to go ahead and do that respec now? We wait, let a couple people show up, and then we get started with the adventure, or do we want to go ahead and just jump right into it?
I don't mind if you respec now.
Okay.
Because after we long rest, we're going to get a cutscene. So just go ahead and knock it out so we don't have to do it after the cutscene.
Okay. I'll get started with that. And then we got 3 folks watching right now. So I'll tell you what. Why don't we get started? You want to do this D&D talk first, or you want to do the Avatar talk first?
We can talk Avatar real quick.
Okay. So
I do have it.
Okay. So I actually heard a couple interesting things. One of which is, and sort of like one of the main things I want to touch on is, fuck me, I should have checked out my equipment to see what spells I had, but I did not.
I'm just rolling with it. Ooh,
Yeah.
actually, this is a big session, maybe potentially. I'm gonna get a teleportation spell at least.
Yeah. That's honestly, this is why I'm doing this now, so that way I know exactly what I have when we do the prison. It's the other reason I'm going sorcerer instead of sticking with druid, is because I need twin. I need twin haste. I think that twin haste is going to make this prison a lot easier. And real talk,
good point.
I don't want this to be a particularly difficult.
Globe of invulnerability.
I mean, man, I get it. I totally get it.
Is that on Papa?
All right. So, one of the things I want to talk about the new Airbender movies, just like the ethics of it. So, obviously, the movie was not slated to release, for those of you who don't know. It was not slated to release until October of this year. But apparently, the film has basically been finished, this, like, for some time now. So they were just sitting on it for a holiday sort of release to try to make as much money as they thought they could. Which, well, I think that's, I think that's kind of a silly thing to do. It's like you have this completed movie that we're just choosing not to release for some reason. I mean, I understand their logic is that, like we already said, they want to make as much money as possible. But, I think 6 months is a little too long to wait for that. That's, again, just my opinion. But the thing I think is interesting is that, like, all right, Paramount is, like, the folks that now own Avatar, and they have done, like, without a doubt, kind of a bunch of shady stuff. Especially in terms of, like, the release of this movie, which was supposed to be released as a film, not as in movie theaters. But apparently they were like, nah, we're just going to do streaming because we think it's going to save us money or something, So what I want to talk about was whether or not, firstly, because I saw that the guy or I don't know if he was the director of the movie but basically one of the people who was very involved in the making of this said that he was really disappointed, basically, that people spread the movie, things like that. So he was disappointed that it was released and wished that it had not happened, wished that it had gotten its proper release. And I'm sure that Paramount wish it had gotten that release, for no other reason, for their bottom line. So, sort of what I would like to discuss here is, do we think it should have been released? Now, I'm not making judgments. This is not like an ethics. I'm just talking here. Like, do we think that this movie, as it is, should have been leaked?
I don't think it should have been leaked, but I think you're pointing your anger at the wrong target, you know?
Okay.
It's like, of course, people are going to watch it if it was. Be upset with the leaker, sure. Be upset with the company for holding out for so long, knowing that this could have happened.
Yeah.
But also, look, there's so many. Everything's a streaming service now. Things have gotten. The world is stacked against the common man right now.
Yeah. God,
financially and in many other ways.
Ain't that the truth?
You've got to do what you've got to do, and I don't want anyone to feel bad about that. Support small businesses, support your local men, but fuck corporations and fuck Paramount.
You know, I completely agree with that. I think that's very, very well said.
But I am sorry for, the creators and stuff. I'm sure they would have liked a proper release and all that. I think they should have gotten it, but could have been done in many better ways.
I'm of that same way. Like the people I feel bad for in this whole thing, is the creative team behind the movie. Like, I have said for a long time that Avatar: The Last Airbender is lightning in a bottle, as evidenced by the fact that, other than that one show, they cannot apparently make a product about Avatar that does not have some controversy to it.
Sure. I'll give you that, even as a Korra fan.
Yeah, which I'm not saying that, this is not a critique on those other products saying that they are bad. It's just saying that, the creative team, for whatever reason, for, all of Korra, had a bunch of problems. I'm not saying that is their fault. In fact, I would say a large part of it was outside their control because of the studio. But with that being said, I am very much like you in that I don't blame people for it to me is not a matter of oh, I'm just being selfish, I'm just being greedy. It is one of those things, exactly how you said, it's the world is stacked against the common person. The people who make the rules are, one, they themselves not honest players in this. That's the thing that people all the time I see do, is they give these companies, these corporations, the benefit of the doubt, basically. And I cannot fathom why. These, especially in America, these companies, not only do they not have your best interest in mind, it's quite the opposite. They want to maximize profits on your suffering. Sam Altman, piece of shit that guy is trying to get people, he is trying to convince people that you can monetize thought, that he wants people to use his AI to rent thought. And I think that is evil and subhuman. And the fact that this guy is trying to, the fact that he's entertaining that, to me, is a person who desperately needs an ethics class, is a person who desperately needs to, take just a few moments to really think about the implications of what they are trying to do.
Yeah.
And that's my big problem with so many of these CEO tech bros, where they're oh, we want to change the world in this way. It's okay, even if I gave you the benefit of the doubt that you were trying to do this in a way that was, in your own twisted way, for the benefit of people, for the benefit of humanity, how we get there matters too. And so many of these people cannot connect those dots. They cannot admit that yeah, no, how we get scientific achievement matters. How we make these breakthroughs matter. How we change the world matters. And I just truly cannot get behind someone who does not have that thought, who can't keep more than one thought in their head. If they can only see their own vision of the world and nothing else, that is a person who is not to be trusted. At least to my mind.
Yeah. God knows we keep it real here on Experience Mary.
It's not. I mean, it's just one of those things too, man.
We're by the people, for the people.
Yeah. I mean, I hope this isn't a hot take. Fuck ICE. Fuck fascists. And we could and should be better. I think I'm gonna go with. So I'm level 6. I'm level 6, which I know I'm taking a little bit of time, but I am. Excuse me. Thank you. I appreciate that. Just trying to pick like all the right spells. I think.
You get a chance. Will you release Mensk so I can recruit him?
Oh yeah, absolutely, dude.
And, make sure he's set up.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we still got a long rest. So.
Yeah.
Just in case he's missing a level or something. I don't think he is. I think you leveled him.
I'm pretty sure I did last stream, but yeah, no, I got you. We don't need knock for anything, right?
I think there's some locked cages, maybe. I took knock.
Okay, I'm also going to grab it real quick.
I was going to say, it might be good to have 2 of them, just in case.
Not a problem.
We got the spell slots.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, damn it. Let me exit out of here so I can get you Minsk. All right.
Oh, but I'll do some D&D talk with you real quick. So, I should be starting my new campaign, online campaign, in a month. So,
you have Minsk now.
Oh, nice, thank you.
Yeah. So you said you're starting a game, as in like you're running it or you're playing in it? Hell yeah.
Yeah. So I told a group of guys that I'm been playing a campaign in. DM's first time DMing. He did good for his first time. Pretty confident. I mean, there was a lot of helping and stuff, but really good for our first game.
Good deal.
It was really goofy because we had a very goofy set of characters, and it was just a goofy world, like a Castlevania-inspired world. Hold on, let me pay attention to this so I can get him doing the right stuff.
I hear you. You, out of curiosity, are you going to be able to talk a little bit about this world that you're working on, or no?
Yes, yeah.
Okay.
So I got yesterday I had the guys tell me a little more about their characters, like what classes, subclasses, races they're playing.
Mm-hmm.
I told them to pick a free common or 2 common magic items or 1 uncommon magic item. They're starting at level 3. It is a mega dungeon. But yeah, I've talked about it a little bit, I think, on stream before, but it was more of a concept back then.
That's fair.
But it's still the same sort of concept. Just called Heart is the campaign. It is kind of an alternate version of Earth, just like continentally, and like those sort of like the big arrows of like each country up to a certain point are like still there,
Mm-hmm.
Like you could still be like from Fantasy Japan in the Japan area. You could still, be like King Arthur over in Britain,
Okay.
Yada yada. But then it's also like human history wasn't the same because it's still D&D. There's still monsters. There's still D&D monsters. The D&D like gods and stuff aren't there. This is like its own sort of setting. But like you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm tracking.
But the whole like system of the world is there is one main god, which is the World Heart. World Heart is a physical and metaphysical heart that sits at the center of the world.
I am just glad you were not like, the Mormons were right. Nothing against Mormons. I'm just saying, like, I'm glad you weren't like, we are going to make one religion the right one.
No, it's a physical and metaphysical heart at the center of the earth. It can be reached through a giant dungeon, essentially.
Okay.
that has recently appeared. Well, kind of recently, over the last like couple hundred years. Um, but the the more like people like believe in stuff is like the more like real things are. You know, is
Sure.
the world's powered very by like concepts and like belief and
Mm-hmm.
that kind of thing. So because people like believe in like the heart exists, but also the heart is like the creator god of this world, and so this world only like exists because he believes it does. So it's kind of like a paradox. Um, so the two are very like dependent on each other. But
Okay.
some like the world's been at war for like a long time. Been a lot of deaths. The heart is essentially growing sick. So I've introduced. There are some like minor gods throughout the world that have like grown up and been created by the heart and believed in by the people. Like a god of the hunt and stuff like that. But there's this new god that's been called Rot, who is the god of cancer and malice, and who is like growing off of the heart and is occasionally is like able to get a little control and is able to like create monsters and stuff like that. So it's the players essentially their goal to find out what's going on with the heart while backstory stuff happens, depending on what their backstory is.
Okay.
So been working on that. Finally got their characters stuff. Some more than others. One guy told me several days ago, so I was able to plan it out. And then one guy just told me a little bit yesterday, and then the other two guys also told me yesterday. They barely told me anything, but they did give me like enough to work with.
Fair.
The other guy gave me like a concept of like what he's trying to like go for, which is essentially Batman, but a Goliath totem warrior, or not totem warrior, rune knight.
I like that a lot. I mean, Goliath Rune Knight is a classic Gage character.
Yeah. And then we have another Gage character, kind of. My buddy Austin, who's playing a Shadar Kai
Austin?
blade singer. Yes.
Oh, snap. OG Austin. I hope he's doing okay.
Yeah. Yeah, he's been playing Thorgrim in our new campaign, or the campaign that we've been playing in.
Oh, I didn't realize he was part of that group.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's
Hey,
awesome.
the same guy.
This dude disappeared from my life for a decade, only to just casually show up again and play the same exact character.
Well, he was waiting for you to leave his life.
Wow. Tell him I get it. You know what? I see how it is.
I'm just saying, all the pieces put together.
You're right. Yeah. No, I see how it. Yep.
I should be preparing use of spells. Oh, man, what's...
I gave him a bunch of the what am I thinking of here?
Mitch, you're a level 8 ranger.
Yeah, he should be a mix of ranger and wizard.
I think he's just ranger.
He shouldn't be. I'm not
He's
saying
only got level 1 and level 2 spells.
that's crazy.
Level 8 Gloomstalker.
I don't know what happened there. All right, we got knock. We got counter spell. Haste. All right, I don't know if we need Dimension Door or not, but it would not be bad to have it just in case. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare it. Is Ice Storm concentration? I don't think it is. But we will find out.
Okay, something is going on
What, with Minsk?
Yes.
I was.
Because I have 218 HP. So, like, I'm level 18, you know?
But
There's something going on with his spells. Oh, maybe he has, like... Oh. Huh. So weird. And it shows you that... Okay, no. I see now. He does have the 10 wizard. His spells are starting to show.
Are they like...
I got it. Never mind.
Okay.
Something changed with the layout.
Okay.
I just couldn't see the option there. You don't have all your spell slots going
on. All right. So I think I'm going to make him more like ice-based. Just in terms of like his secondary class. Because I know that we have a... what am I thinking here? Stormborn Sorcerer already in the party. So
for Will?
Yeah. Or I don't know that... no, I'm talking about... Just in the party in general, we have a Stormborn Sorcerer. I just don't remember who it is.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, man, we're going to probably have to level up Will.
Yeah. All right. I'm picking my... I'm level 12
I know
now.
we're going to have to level up Will.
Yeah. Do I want to be able to... I don't know if the Draconic Spirit is as, like, helpful as I want it to be. Actually, I shouldn't have even grabbed. Well,
Mince.
Yeah, you know what, we're fine with that.
We have Dragon's Breath. I'm going to have Mince cast that on Shovel.
Hell yeah. Excuse me. Alright, Eldritch Adept, Forecaster, Spell Sniper.
But Austin's character, he's playing, the Shadarkai Blade Singer. But he told me a little about his character because I told them, like, the world was, like, continentally the same as ours and stuff. He is from what is, like, essentially the Black Woods in Germany. And so I told them, like, all that because the world's at war and I kind of want to know, like, what kingdom they're working for.
Sure.
But Austin's backstory is he went to Mage College, and we kind of came up with this backstory a little together, mostly with me because he didn't know much about the world back then.
Sure.
But he went to a mage school, trained as a mage since he was a child to be like a soldier, essentially. He was sent off to the school to be a soldier, to be drafted in the military because he was just magically inclined. At this school, he got into a gifted program where they were sent out to their jobs, essentially, were to find and retrieve magical artifacts.
Okay.
And they learned of one of what is essentially this world's the weave, a strand of it, a physical strand of the weave, which could grant like huge magical, immense magical like power, like an increase in power.
Okay.
So they went to do that. Some stuff went wrong. There was like a betrayal by his professor, essentially, because the school wants the power for itself. They're like, you know what? Everyone else is at war now. We're the strongest, so we'll take over or protect ourselves or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But he was also trained to get it to do this all for his kingdom. But stuff went wrong, and he ends up absorbing the weave accidentally.
Classic Gale, am I right?
Yeah, essentially, very Gale-like of him. It caused an explosion. A bunch of students died, and then like several others were like thrown off the cliff, including with his professor. But essentially, throughout the years, or throughout like a time, he is being hunted by other mages from the skull to kill him and retrieve it, along with the military from his kingdom who now know of its existence.
Okay.
And so he's kind of on the run.
That's, I mean,
But
very cool story.
I'm giving everyone a big power up or a legacy magic item. So something that just gets stronger as they level, you know? Austin, I've given a power up in which, and it's a big one. It's just as he levels in wizard, he gains sorcery points as if he was leveling in sorcerer.
That is really good.
Yeah. And then I'm just going to send a bunch of people to hunt him down throughout the campaign with bounties on him.
There you go.
And my buddy Tyler, who's playing the Rune Knight, yeah, he's essentially Batman. He wants to play Batman.
Sure, yeah.
So I'm going to let him. He wanted a butler, so he has taken the noble background and with a retainer, but his butler will not be joining us. He is, back watching his loads of money and his vehicle. But I am going to give... Yeah. I am going to give him a sending stone so he can talk to him and maybe occasionally be wired money. Magically, of course.
Yeah.
And then maybe the butler will show up later as a surprise.
As a treat. That sounds like a cool game.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like a fun story.
Yeah. Some magical fisticuffs, but I haven't built them yet.
D&D does need to have more like magical gauntlet options, fisticuffs, stuff like that.
I'm thinking about like kind of inspiring them off of like just Batman punches, like give him the unarmed fighting style just from the get-go, so you can choose a different fighting style as a fighter.
Okay.
And then like defense or something. Blind fighter, maybe. Blind fighter would be pretty Batman.
Yeah, for sure.
But then also maybe build the sending stone into that, so it's like kind of Batman talking to his glove. A couple other abilities. Also, I'm giving him infinite money. He can buy anything he wants.
Okay.
Unfortunately, he is in a mega dungeon, so there's not going to be many places to buy things. He'll have to find like a village, a small like built village, of drow or whatever I decide. I haven't decided where all the monsters go yet.
Sure.
But also, him having infinite money means that really there's no money, and that's my trap. I could just give them free treasure and feel good about it because they'll be happy. Idiots.
All right, I'm about to be level 18 now. I'm picking my last sorcerer spell. Excuse me. All right.
Got a question for chat.
Ooh, hit the chat.
Just while we're waiting, because I know we got to get Will still. What's everybody's favorite Beatles? Watching some Beatles on YouTube. I know my answer.
I don't know that I have a favorite in that, like, I do think if you take even one Beatle away, you no longer have the Beatles.
True, 100%.
And I think that's something like a lot of people... I should say this. I think that, like, their cultural relevance is, like, not... how do I want to say this? It's not that I don't think that, like, they still have an impact. They do. I just don't think that, like, they have the, like, cultural, I guess, relevance. Like, I don't think people think about the Beatles. You know what I mean? Like, I think most people like the Beatles are almost like of a bygone era that like most people nowadays just like have really no appreciation for. I'm not saying that's a like a good thing or like anything like that. It's just I don't know. I just don't think most people think about the Beatles, you know, or like even understand the impact that they had on like world music. You know what I mean?
Mm.
Like
well, I'm not most people because I,
well, sure,
I do
for
all
sure,
the time.
for sure. You know, that's just like I said.
Like Beatlemania was crazy.
I totally get it. Yeah, it's one of those things that. Let me say this. I think that in terms of like seeing the influence of the Beatles, you and I were not alive during Beatlemania, but we knew people who were alive during Beatlemania. Like some of the mania I was alive for, as an example, was like NSYNC and Backstreet Boys. Like that era of like boy pop band, I remember very well. And I remember, like, I saw a video of a kid reacting to finding out like the guys in One Direction had like split up years ago, and how that devastated her. And it's like I 100% remember seeing people who reacted that same way when it was Backstreet Boys and NSYNC. But it's like even that I think probably does not compare to the Beatles. You know, like when the Beatles broke up, I feel like that was probably the first time a band breaking up had that level of impact on the world.
Yeah, they did one final show in London on top of the roof of I forget the name of the building. It's like Apple or something. But it was like their record label essentially. It was a secret show. They just went out and started playing for London, and they played until the cops came.
Pretty cool.
That was just their final show.
Yeah.
Just like cool way to go out.
Hell yeah. I mean, that's iconic as hell. To answer your question, though, I think my favorite Beatle, I'll go recruit Will. I think might be, it's probably John.
Yeah, I love me some John. He is if he was a family in A Song of Ice and Fire world, he would be a Targaryen, though. You know?
Yeah.
But I get it, man. Flawed individuals. But like, it's hard to know people's whole story, and you kind of hear like different things, and it's like I'm not going to stand for any kind of like, you know, abuse and stuff like that.
100%, yeah.
Like I'll drop anyone. I don't care who they are.
For sure, it's one of those things that like my own. Like, man, this is something I was not sure if I was going to bring up tonight during the stream or not. But I've heard Dave Chappelle recently talking about how he does not think it's right that conservatives have took his trans jokes out of context.
Like, brother, you ran with it. Yeah,
you sure did. Hey, when you were making money off that, you didn't have no problem with it.
Yeah.
Man. And it's just one of those things that's like, there were plenty of people at the time when these specials were coming out that were telling Dave Chappelle that the thing that he was doing was hurtful to them. And it really came down to me to like this thing that I've seen so much in my real life very recently, which is that like most people are selfish. That, you know, some people will hand wave that and say that it's human nature, you know, but like when someone tells you that you hurt them, You don't get to dictate if that's true or not. You have to accept that.
Yeah.
Whether you meant to or not is not relevant. I have hurt people. I did not mean to, Even something as simple as like my wife and I having a conversation. Sometimes I can say something in a tone or be thoughtless and say something that, hurts her feelings. And I need to take accountability for that. And instead of if she tells me that I hurt her feelings by something I said, and my answer is, you're too soft skinned, or no, I didn't, I am the bad guy. I'm the asshole in that scenario, So if someone tells you that you hurt them, the right thing to do is to just accept that as true and see how you can make amends, how you can make that right. And what Dave Chappelle did was tell people who were telling him that what he was saying was hurting them in their community was, nuh-uh, I know better.
Yeah.
I know better about comedy than it's not punching down. He said raining blows down below him. And he can't have his cake and eat it too. And I'm very glad to see that most people are, not holding him to task or, it's just one of those, he has been so open as an entertainer about how oppression hurts the common person. And the fact that he did not recognize that he became a part of that oppressive system, one just does reinforce he's a human guy, and sometimes it is very hard to see ourselves in an objective light. But two, I do also think part of it was just callousness. This was a guy who had, he's at any given time, Dave Chappelle is in the top 5 richest guys in the state of Ohio, in the entire state. You know what I mean? I know there's there's a billionaire there. I think his name is Wex Lesnar or something like that. I will tell you what I'm about to do for Will, because he's a level 12 human. Or he's not level 12
human. Level 12 human?
Yeah, human wizard. I don't remember.
This is first edition.
Yeah. I don't remember what his gimmick was, but I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna make Will a Sunbeam boy.
Okay. Cleric?
Not necessarily. I'm just looking at getting him some spells right now. But we don't, because we lost Shadowheart. I could make him a cleric. I don't mind. He's got a terrible wisdom, but
do whatever you want. But
yeah. I mean, we'll make him. Fun. Yeah, we'll make him cleric.
How much are we going to play with him? If we ever just don't feel like long resting, we could just come back here. Hey, Will.
Yeah. Although I will say there's one other spell I'm looking to grab real quick, and it's Infernal Calling. I want him to still be able to summon a devil.
Oh, I like that. Yeah. I guess you could also make him a warlock.
Well, I'm not going to make him a warlock. So I like the cleric idea, and I think, here it is.
Is this it right warlock here? Not a thing?
No, it's not. That's Pact of the Celestial, which I really...
I bet there's a mod for that.
I bet there is. And truly, I would not be opposed.
That's too late right now.
Yeah. Faux show. I am going to take off Sunbeam.
Oh, but sorry, Olivia, excellent choice. I agree. Paul McCartney is my favorite Beatle.
Ooh, my favorite Beatles song, I will say.
Yeah, favorite Beatles songs. That's a hard one.
Hey Jude.
Because Hey Jude that was probably my favorite song at one point.
I get it.
The Beatles was my first favorite band, and probably stayed that way until around 13 or so. But
I mean, that's awesome.
I had a ton of Beatles CDs. I love the Beatles. Let's see. There's Blackbird, Yesterday, Across the Universe is a beautiful song.
Yeah.
Hey Jude's great. Here Comes the Sun. Dear Prudence. I want to say Blackbird. I think it's so simple and beautiful.
That's a very good answer.
Ooh, Let It Be is also up there.
Yep.
And if you ever watch the movie Across the Universe, there's like a gospel soul version of Let It Be that is crazy good.
Levy said, while my guitar gently weeps.
While my guitar gently weeps, I don't know why. I'm gonna serenade chat tonight.
Hell yeah.
Not really. I don't want to get copyrighted.
Man, isn't copyright in this country just a bunch of BS?
Yeah. Oh, you can't say words. You can't say the same words I said.
Hey, Will now has proficiency in heavy armor if you want to hook him up with like a badass set of armor.
You know, I've been collecting those this whole game.
Yeah. Yeah, here at the very end, we start giving people classes where they can, Oh, Will,
I think this is cool.
Oh, Will doesn't have any invocations, I just realized, because he's not at all a warlock. Duh.
Wait,
Wait,
did
what?
we give Will a tadpole?
I don't care
Will.
if we do.
Or wait, you gave Will. Yeah, Will has a tadpole, right?
I don't know if he does or not. I mean, we have a tadpole, but
Well, I think he has one in his head.
I'll check in just a second. We'll do prayer of healing, and then we'll accept this, and then we'll back out. All right, Will. Let's see here.
Yeah, you're gonna get the cerebral citadel armor.
Yeah, he's able to take a tadpole, but he has not eaten one, so I'm about to have him eat one now. Which has to be, unfortunately, illithid persuasion. So, but cool, yeah. Will has so he has armor now. Let's see here. What does he have? Cerebral citadel armor. You cannot be frightened. If the wearer is infested by a mind flare tadpole, they gain +1. Ooh, to end wisdom and charisma. That is not bad at all. I'll say it also appears that Will is proficient with shield. So he has a magic shield. What is that? Sword of Chaos. He is not proficient with that.
Okay, everything else you just send to me.
He's gonna do that iridescent salve.
Or just hold it, whatever.
Yeah. Ooh, Ride the Winds. Seems cool. Does that give this dude like freaking haste? That'd be tight.
That would be tight.
He is unfortunately not proficient with cool guy hand crossbows.
Dang.
Yeah. I do appreciate the hookup on all this armor, though. At lesser infernal touch, your weapons deal 1 to 4 fire damage.
Clerics don't get crossbow?
I guess not.
Weird.
I will say that what you get at level 1 versus multi-classing is different. You don't get
true.
So maybe that has something to do with it. Okay, so got him armored up. I'm almost done leveling him up. So I know we got a little bit of a late start, and basically all we've done today is just shoot the breeze, which honestly I got no problem with.
I told you earlier, we're on island time now.
That's right.
Took a half day off work. It's been great. Bought some trade paperbacks from a closing bookstore for like next to nothing. Got 8 trade paperbacks for like $15.
Hell yeah.
A bunch of like indie ones. 3 I'm really excited for. One I've read before, Deadly Class. Essentially, teenagers are taken off the streets, like teenagers not able to, like, I don't know, like the poor people essentially taken off the streets and put into a school and are paid well, but they are trained to be assassins. And it's like kind of a brutal series, but a lot of fun. They made a show on Sci-Fi based on it, but it only got 1 season. But it was fun.
Okay.
One, Black Hammer, which is a superhero one, an indie one, written by Jeff Lemire, but it's very weird worldy. Like the world and magic system and all that kind of stuff is very like kind of dark, but not like dark, but like weird dark, you know?
Okay.
Like witchy, but also like, I don't know, 70s sci-fi meets horror.
I mean, that's cool.
Yeah. And then another one called Raiders, which I've never heard of or seen before, but the art looks really fun. And it looks very like D&D-esque. So I'm excited for that one.
Hell yeah. They both sound good. Oh. But
So early shout out in the stream to those 3 comics.
we got Will and Gnomestradamus leveled up.
Nice. Want to take a long rest and then start this thing?
Yeah. What is my AC? 19. Okay.
Oh, you might want to summon Clancy.
I thought I did.
Oh, you respect.
Oh, you're right. I can't because I need to take a short rest.
One
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Yeah, it's fine. It's all right. I can just bring him back next time. I'm actually gonna sneak away for just a second, go grab a charger. I'll be right back while this cutscene is done. But I'll be back in just a second. But
I'll still miss you.
thanks, man. All right. Oh, damn! I have to say something. Sounds like
Unless you say nothing.
yeah. You're right.
You say it best when you say nothing at all.
Jesus. Okay, I'll be back in a second.
Oh, Olivia, I'm just seeing your thing. Which words? Sorry, I'm slow on the uptake. Been a long week. That's why I took a half day. Now I have to look up to make sure there are no Beatles songs I miss. Then I feel bad for leaving them out. But only like the top.
Ooh. All right.
Some people would say "Come Together," but not me.
Oh, in terms of...
It's good, but it's not like a top song. Twist and Shout's fun, not a top. In My Life is underrated.
Are we just talking about Beatles songs again?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. I think, so let me ask you this. You pick...
Oh, I Want You is also underrated. Okay, I'm done.
That's totally valid. You pick 2 other bands or artists who you think had the same impact globally as the Beatles, who do you pick?
Probably Freddie Mercury.
Queen? Or specifically Freddie Mercury?
Yeah, just as a whole.
Yeah.
As an artist.
Okay. Yeah,
Michael Jackson.
Dude, honest to God, Queen and Michael Jackson were my two as well.
Nah, perfect.
Yeah.
Then it's the right answer.
Yeah.
Those are the three.
Yeah. I think it's one of those, like, there are other people whose names you could put in the hat.
There's a lot of silver medals.
Yeah. But I think I think the gap, though, I think the gap from, like, gold to silver is very small, but the gap from silver to bronze is a much bigger gulf. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of, like, so for example, I think like David Bowie's an artist I love. I love Bowie. I listened to Judas the day he died. Like, fucking cried and everything. Excuse me. Or Lazarus, not Judas, sorry. You know, but I don't think that he probably, while he had more of an impact on me than Michael Jackson did, I think it's one of those things like, yeah, I mean,
there are just facts in the world.
Yeah.
Like, you see it in society around you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Which is not to say Michael Jackson had no impact. I think every person on Earth, and that's kind of one of those things where it's like, every person on Earth, whether they know it or not, was affected by Michael Jackson's music. Whether you understood that or not, doesn't matter. Because
maybe unless you lived on that tribe of uninhabited people.
On Sentinel Island? North Sentinel Island? Yeah. It's like, they are the only people on Earth.
Maybe you escaped it. Is it time we send you some Michael Jackson?
All right, so I'm gonna... Why is Find Familiar still not available? Did we not rest? Oh, no, we haven't. We need to sleep.
Oh, right. We only half sleep.
Yes.
People pumped.
Yes. Dang old Minsk and Jahira catching up.
How rude.
Madonna had a huge impact for sure, yeah. Yeah, I put Madonna up there in, like, top 3 female artist performers. Like, really, for me, oh, this is a good one. I think probably Madonna, Cher, and ABBA. Ooh, maybe, do I replace Cher with Lady Gaga? Because there's no way there's no way I take off ABBA, there's no way I take off Madonna, right?
I'd probably have my own answers for these.
Okay, what are you thinking?
I say Dolly Parton.
Yeah, man, I am sorry.
I say Whitney Houston.
Olivia's saying no, we do not.
I'm trying to think who would be my number 3. I think I could honestly narrow it down to 2.
Okay. I mean, if you want to exclude, we did top 3 for men, but, apparently women don't get that same representation according to Gage.
It's just because they're more perfect.
That's okay. All right. That's a good answer, but. Oh, sweet. Something's tail. Let me think here. So, my love, are you saying that Dolly is not on the list?
Aretha Franklin. There we go.
Oh, man. I mean, for sure.
But that's just a personal list, though. I don't know if that's like. the list.
Cher stays. Okay. Oh, maybe she's not talking about Dolly. Maybe she's talking about Lady Gaga. Look, I think Lady Gaga has had an undeniable impact on music, and I'll say this. I also think that she probably mostly against her will, because I can tell you, I've seen a lot of media speculate on that woman. Absolute nonsense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if anybody remembers this or not, but when Lady Gaga first hit the scene, Gage, I have left camp, and I am I'm just gonna start doing my various buff spells. Yeah. But damn, what was I saying? Cher stays. Oh, right. I mean, I don't think it's a crazy thing to acknowledge Lady Gaga's influence on music and culture and everything like that. Oh, I remember what I was going to say. I remember when she first came out, she was on all these conservative shows where they were sitting there talking about is she a man? Is she a woman? It's like they were doing trans investigation stuff on mainstream media for years and years. And, obviously super gross to speculate on anybody's gender identity. Just let people live their lives. Even if it was true, why does it even matter? But gift of alacrity. Well, yeah, I want to use the ritual version of this spell.
Yes, I want to turn on Aura of Protection.
But yeah, I think Lady Gaga is at least, if she's not in the top 3, I think she's at least in top 5, maybe top 10.
Anyone that says that song Shallow from that movie, what's the name of that movie?
Oh, with her and Bradley Cooper?
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
That song makes me want to cry every time I hear it.
I never saw that movie. Was it something
it's a very sad movie.
Born, something Stars or something like that? I don't know.
Stars Are Born.
Yeah, Star is Born. Yeah, that's it. Something that's it. Like that. You're right.
I've seen it one time. It was very sad. But I've listened to the song a lot because it's really good.
Hell yeah.
Where is my ability? There you are. Shield of Thralls. Shovel. Get a buff.
Oh yeah, I don't have my Shield of Thralls on yet. So let me go ahead and do that for Clancy.
You have that right now?
Shield of Thralls, I should. I haven't used it yet.
I couldn't remember if you were able to get that one or if still needed one more. I don't remember.
Let me see.
So I remember you got something.
I got Force Tunnel, Displacement, Favorable Beginnings, Luck of the Far Realm. No, I don't think I don't have Shield of Thralls, nah.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish. If we can get a couple more...
oh, wait. I think I don't know if I have it prepared.
I feel like I'm definitely missing something in terms of my cast my spells, but I can't think of what that might be. I mean, I guess it's not the end of the world, but...
This is only a level 1 spell.
What's that?
Ceremony. And then I'm using if I use the Coming of Age, it gives someone a 1d4 bonus to ability checks until a long rest. No concentration or anything.
Sweet. I'm coming. Oh, no. Oh, you gave it to yourself. That makes sense.
Both of us. I'm gonna give it to both of us.
Sweet.
The level 1 spell.
Hey, so I'm about to start casting. Do you have Longstrider on you or not yet?
Not yet.
Okay. So I'm going to start casting that, and I'm going to cast another spell on you, Gift of Alacrity. It gives you it gives you a +2 to your initiative, which I think is just a great little. That's just a great little spell, you know.
Yeah. I should never not go first.
Yeah.
We're both good at stuff now.
All right.
Or even gooder at stuff.
All right. I'm gonna hook. Where'd you go? Oh, here you are, right in front of me. All right. So I'm gonna hook you up with Gift of Alacrity. I'm gonna hook up Minsk real quick, and then that should be all the pre-casting that needs to be done. And I know people may not enjoy this, but to me, this is what being a wizard is all about. I need to spend an hour
True.
to prep all my spells, so that way I can do a 2-minute fight.
Hey, chat, what would Batman do? Okay?
Exactly. Does Gage like the Broadway smash hit Cats? Well, Gage, I don't know. Do you like Cats?
Look, I love Broadway.
Excuse me.
I like a lot of plays. I like different things. I cannot get into Cats. It scares me. And it's nothing personal. I get it's a me thing, probably. But it is a me thing. And I'm sorry. I'm sure the music is great. But I can't watch it.
Crazy how much treasure I'm seeing over here. But that's cool. All right. I like how she asked you and not me, because I think she already knows my answer.
Is it similar?
Yeah.
Did I say it nicer than you would?
Yes. Much nicer.
That's what I'm here for, Chad.
Mm-hmm.
Helping everyone feel accepted.
Gage is either going to be a better or a worse version of me, and there's no way for you to know which is which.
Wild card, bitch.
That's right.
All right, let's teleport.
Letter from Orin. Okay. Hey, I updated Aid the Duke. Uh-oh. Was this because I just read?
That was important. Glad we didn't leave it.
Yeah. We found a note on the doppelganger who's manipulating Minsk. The Zentarum have taken the cult's coin to stage a coup on the Nine Fingers and her guild. The guildmaster will want to know. Okay, so do we want to go to the guild hall first and just knock this out? That way we don't have to worry about it later. Or do we want to go straight to do the prison stuff? I'm okay either way.
Let's just knock it out.
Okay.
I think it'll be quick. It'll be a fight, you know?
Yeah.
And we've dallied so much that this might just be that, and then we get to the sub, and then we'll actually do it next session, you know?
That's fine. I mean, honestly, I got
I say we do as much as we can, but
yeah. So where are we going to get
South
to?
Span of Worms Crossing, I think.
Okay. Okay, let me try this one more time. South Span of Worms Crossing. Yes, entering different region.
I haven't watched any yet, but apparently there are 3 episodes of Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared on Dropout now, and they're new episodes.
Dude, I saw that a couple days ago. I didn't get a chance to watch anything I actually wanted to watch on Dropout, but I went to
I'm behind as well.
Yeah, I went to the freaking app, and I saw Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is on there. I was like, oh no. That's one of those things that's I respect it has an audience, totally legitimate. But as far as I'm concerned, it should no longer exist. It should stop. It's like, look, you guys knocked it out the second one. You didn't need to make 6, but you made 6, and now you're making more. Stop.
Look, it's a chaotic world out there.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like
I wish I had enough money to pay some
2
artists.
wrongs make a right.
No, listen to me. I wish I had enough money, some sort of Italian aristocrat who I could hire an
This
artist.
is not where to go.
Except instead of hiring the artist to create art, I would want to hire artists not to. It's like, look, you are undeniably creative and have talent. I just want you to do nothing with it. I want you to not be an influence on this world. You can be. You are capable.
Hey, real quick.
Yo.
We went to the wrong area,
That's
but
cool.
I am seeing this quest marker right by us where we can do the undead dragon real quick, and we do have Wheel with us.
I'm
And
far.
we're in the area.
Is that going to mess up the prison?
Oh, good point. Good point. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Probably not, but I don't feel like risking that.
Okay.
It's Lower City Central Wall. That's what I was thinking.
Okay. Because
I just didn't see it on the menu whenever I was scrolling through. And I was like,
Yeah.
oh, maybe it's this.
Because I'm okay with canonically making mistakes in this game and blaming it on ego. Just like
Yeah.
these guys became so powerful so quick that they really did stop considering the long-term ramifications of shit.
Hey, we stopped the big evil as fast as possible. Yeah, there were some casualties, but in the grand scheme of things, less people probably died.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a justification.
Greater good.
The greater good.
The
Hey,
greater good.
hey, man, I got to tell you this. I haven't told you this yet. So surprising no one who knows me. Hi, I'm Justin Wilson, and I love Mass Effect. And I was on the Mass Effect subreddit a few days ago and got like a comment that was, at least at the time, we had like 800 plus upvotes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, which I'm not a big, like, I'm more of a lurker on Reddit than a commenter.
Yeah, same. I mean, I comment sometimes.
Same here. It's like very, very rare, but I was pleasantly surprised. Yeah, so 852 upvotes. And I will tell you the context. I hope this doesn't like dox me because I'm getting so specific that like if someone looks this up, it is super easy to figure out.
Sure.
Don't dox me.
Cool.
Be cool, internet. I want to tell you a fun story. Be cool. But somebody posted about Mass Effect 3, how there's a little cutscene with one of the characters, a guy named Vega, where he's doing some pull-ups. And he challenges you, to beat his record of, I don't remember the exact number off the top of my head. That is not the Mass Effect fact that I have like ready to go at all times. But let's just say it's like 150. It's over 100. It is a lot. And in order to do pull-ups, you have to like pull alternating triggers. So you can do this little mini game and beat Vega's record. And there's no achievement for this. It is just a little thing that most people don't do, that most people don't know about. They either don't do it or they don't do the 150, whatever it is. And Vega taunts you. Well, where are we going, Gage? Because it looks like you...
I'm trying to teleport one place and it's being weird.
I feel you. Oh, Basilisk Gate?
There's
Okay.
a teleport now. There's a teleports. I'm trying to remember the quickest way to get to this place because it's not like showing exactly on the map.
Mm.
But it's been so long since we went there that now I can't remember.
Okay. Basically, wrapping up this little Reddit anecdote, somebody
Go
asked...
to Baldur's Gate, all the way on the left.
Gotcha. Somebody said...
We're ignoring this place.
Gotcha. You said Baldur's Gate all the way on the left. Yeah, here we go. Somebody said, hey, I actually beat Vega's record of whatever, let's say 150, whatever the number is. Do I now count as a hardcore Mass Effect fan? And I replied to this person, and I said, I beat Vega every single time I play this game.
Booming blade, it is time.
Combat.
Sorry, reflexes.
No, I get it. But I told him, I was like, I beat Vig every time just so he knows his place. I got 850 plus upvotes, which is the most I've ever gotten. I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. And then there became a little bit of a conversation after that, and somebody says, ah yes, for the greater good. And then I also commented chorus the greater good, and a bunch of people just did in the exact order you would want to see, shut it, yarp, the greater good. It's like, man, Hot Fuzz is a perfect movie. Sorry, not sorry. I don't know. That cannot be a controversial take, right?
It is my favorite of his movies.
I gotta really think if it's my favorite of his movies.
Yeah,
but it might be.
I do think it is a perfect movie.
Yeah.
I don't think it's my favorite movie, but it is up there.
Oh, damn.
Certainly up there.
Gage, are you in this building?
Yeah, I was just walking around.
How are you in the building?
I walked through a door.
The door I went to was locked.
Now I'm out of the door. Oh, you went to the other side of the house.
I sure did. I see that. But, yeah, the greater good, that's what reminded me of you saying the greater good earlier.
Just make a way to the suburb. We're close.
Yeah. I'm following you, dude. We're good. Were we wanting to do the guild hall or no?
Ooh, what is happening up here?
Oh.
We will,
okay.
But I think later, because I need to look up how to get there again.
Okay. There's a freaking...
Ooh, here we go.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say, like, oh, wow. Okay.
Controlled Watcher? Oh, these are new encounters.
All right, hold on, Gage. Let's do this right.
Oh, we're all tied in initiative.
Yeah. Gift of Alacrity. Can't use reactions. What?
Huh?
I don't like that. I'm going to have to look that up later. But okay, I'm going to hit you with haste before we do anything else.
Okay.
And we'll just do 3rd level haste. All right. And then... do you need me to do anything... do you need me to do anything else? Okay. Then in that case, I'm going to just end my turn here. And then I'm going to have Will step up.
I think I should go for the Chosen of the Absolute. I think he's probably the one controlling those Watchers.
I'm actually super cool with that.
I think he's probably also going to be resisted to my psychic damage. But that's okay. I'll throw some smites on it, and I'll green flame blade him. Or a booming blade him. One or the other.
Okay.
Porque no los dos. I am hasted.
That is true. Shape Changer, Bone Chill, Guardian of Faith. Okay. Oh, damn, I forgot. Will has aid. That would have been freaking good to know. I could have looked more into him, but I did not. Ooh.
I almost forgot I wasn't a berserker there and threw a fireball right at myself.
Yeah,
it was just so tempting with all the enemies around me.
I'll be honest, I was thinking about just throwing a fireball too. And you are right there.
I can always misty step out of here.
I mean...
Maybe. Or I might just take a fireball,
Well, you do what you're going to do, and then whenever you're done with your movement...
I am God.
Yeah. Whenever
never mind. Never mind, I'm not God.
What happened?
He did something. He had an ability. Don't know what it was. Try that again. Maybe I was counterspelled or something.
It's possible.
Wait. I did. Walking attack. Get some cover. I say we play smartly like wizards.
Yeah, for sure. So as soon as you're out of the way, I can hit this fireball. All right.
Nice.
Okay.
Good.
Yeah, it was good. Not my best work, but I liked it. Yeah.
One guy's at half. One guy's at half. Cozin's almost dead.
Oh, Clancy is not in combat. Oh, yeah, he is. Okay, it's just not his turn.
Oh. Okay, shovel this turn.
Okay.
He shouldn't be. You invisible. Hide
Hmm.
yourself.
As soon as we get out of this combat, I'm going to use Will's highest level spell slot and give us aid.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Most Will's done for us so far.
He just killed a guy. He just dropped a fireball and killed a guy. You gotta give him some credit.
Yeah, but that was going to happen anyway,
All right.
An eight is special. We don't usually get that.
True. Whose turn is it?
Oh, it's minced.
Okay. I'm gonna look this.
I was still on my other character.
Totally fair. I'm gonna look up this gift of alacrity thing real quick because if it if it has taken away our reactions, that is definitely not worth a +2 to initiative.
Yeah, agreed. Because we got some good reactions.
Mm-hmm.
I realize I do not know his spells yet because he has a lot of the new ones that I've not played with.
Yeah, that's fair. We talked about making him just a magic missile machine, which I don't know if
I
we
forgot about that.
did do that or not, but
You know what? Let's just try magic missiles. Huh?
Reactions. Oh, Jim's magic missile.
After we move.
Yeah.
Not that far. Dude.
You got it, Minsk.
What the? Okay, something's going on. There's something happening over here. He's always done his move, and now he's out of actions.
Okay, so you accidentally. I did see this happen. So the magic missile uses Jim's magic missile. It's an attack roll.
Uh-huh.
You crit failed.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it
I
said,
didn't know it was an attack roll. I just try to cancel it.
Yeah, it's an attack roll, and I did see it. It said fizzle.
I just thought it was a weird. I just thought like maybe it did a weird thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even read it. I was just like, it's magic missile. It always hits.
No, I got you.
Stupid spell.
Huh.
I was like, is there an aura over here? Cool.
So, why does it say can't use reactions, gift of alacrity? Is this just a first round thing? BG3 can't use reactions. Oh. I don't care about that. Gift. All right, Clancy.
The familiar's tied in initiative too.
Yeah. Here's what's gonna happen, bud. You're gonna hide this combat. You are going to live this combat. That way, I don't
Shovel, I
have
want you to die for me.
to.
It's the only way to keep a devil in check.
Ooh,
Well,
he
good
did.
job, Shovel.
He did. Planar ally, Deva. Oh no.
I'll toss him. I'll toss him a treat next time. Wait, where'd that guy? Where did David come from?
One of the guys
Did he
just yeah. All right, so where
I still
is?
think this guy needs to go.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say
can finish him right now.
if you can finish him, finish him. Because if not,
Don't
Will's about to start dropping some stuff. Because Gage, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but they are once again in a big old group.
Yeah. Yeah, I do see that.
I mean, if you want, I can soften them up.
Go ahead.
You want me to soften them up?
Yeah, go ahead. And I just want to see if them dying makes this David go away is all.
Okay.
Because I could, instead of fighting it, fight them.
Yeah.
But if it doesn't, then I can just stay here and fight it. So, yeah, if y'all can kill them.
Okay. Yeah. I got you.
I'll hold.
All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't we just do this? We'll do another fireball.
Last episode of Invincible was real good. Whew.
Man,
People have been hating on Thrag until this episode.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I saw that discourse.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make sure I don't hit Minsk with this, and I think I'm good. Now, here's the thing I'm gonna do. I'm also going to. Do I back away first and then throw the fireball? That way. No, you know what? If they're gonna use their reaction to counterspell, let's go ahead and burn it.
Also, Thrag gets more intimidating as he goes. It does go away.
Yeah.
That's what I figured.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's all Will could really do.
These guys don't, so let's,
Yeah.
get with the times.
All right. Well, what else are we gonna do?
I don't know if psychic damage is going to do anything.
Gage, do you need +2 to your AC or no?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I have really good AC.
Okay.
I mean, I'll never say no to it, but like if it's something you're like saving, just save it.
No, I'm just gonna give it to Clancy then.
Oh, that 170 HP went down really fast. Sorry, I thought you were stronger.
Invisibility. Let's see here.
Blah.
Booming blade. You know what? I am just gonna hit this dude with a cantrip from a distance. I could do Mistress Booming Blade. Damn,
He's
dog. Good job.
That 172 HP went down really fast.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I thought you were stronger.
Like, you were not kidding.
song.
All right, hey, let's gather around me real quick.
Yeah.
Because Will's about to hit
Phil
everybody.
Collins is constructed alternatively.
Do you want to summon Shovel again before I do this big boy aid?
Yeah.
I tell you what else I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and...
Oh, I'm thinking about it. Shovel, be invisible.
Yeah. Surely I have another summon. Summon Elemental. Spirit of Water, Fire, Earth, or Air. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do Spirit of Water. Because this is different than Conjure Elemental, so I'm curious how it works. Okay. So, I'm not going to do... Can cast... Okay. Okay, I mean, that's a cool little... Okay, now Will's going to go ahead and cast the Big Boy Aid. Aid at 9th level will give us 40 hit points.
And it's like, at this point, just give me like very rare and legendary items, or just like, don't bother.
Yeah. Hey, I'm just trying to keep Clancy Brown alive. That's
Oh,
really...
yeah. I'm talking to these guys loots.
All right, so this guy must have only had like 50 hit points, which is not great. It's not terrible, I guess, but... All right, so...
Not terrible.
Yeah. It's not great, though.
Great, not
Mm-hmm. Did you loot these guys the how you wanted, or...?
Yes. I also found something called Infernal Iron, and I think that's for something.
It's for Karlach.
Is it? No, not the other iron.
That is called Infernal Iron.
It looks different. This one has a different like icon.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that it's not.
I got two of them. I got one that looked like one, and then this one's was worth more and looks different. But you are right; they are both called Infernal Irons. That's just weird. And I got something called a motivator, where it says this device will make something explode if the holder drops it. I don't know what it does.
Hey, out of curiosity, do we have like any hold on one second here.
I have got to I've got to sort through my inventory because something is weighing me down. I am encumbered.
I'm debating.
I need to start increasing my strength.
Yeah. Well, we only got a couple levels left, man.
Yeah. I'm not going to waste it on strength. Let's be real.
Okay, I mean, that's valid. I'm looking through my potions real quick to see if I want to do any big boy crafting before we go any further.
Oh, apparently this motivator.
Apparently I don't have any potions that I can make. That's disappointing.
What? My pouch of stuff weighs a lot. Just potions and scrolls. A lot of potions and scrolls. Sorry, but the pouch can't go.
I get it.
The pouch stays on.
Yeah. You gotta keep that thing on you, man.
They loaded.
All right, so where are we going, Pete?
Gotta get unencumbered.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, we just need to go a little south. What's this quest marker over here? Destroy the Steel Watch Foundry. That's right there.
Oh, is Volo
yeah, we're just
down
making
here?
our way to the submarine. Yeah, I think Volo's right down there too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep, this is where he is.
Sweet.
I think we're prepped, right?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like we are.
Oh, I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna use a.
I'll say if you want to lead the way, that's okay. Or if you want me to, I will.
Yeah, you can lead.
All right. So there we go. We gotta go save Volo, gang. Yes, he's an annoying bard. But friends, he's our annoying bard.
Annoying bard.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's all you have to do to make me like defend any class that I would otherwise like. All you gotta do is just use your charisma and make me your friend. Damn it.
Show me the tiniest bit of hope. There's something more in you.
We have a friend who once told me that he befriended me because he was like, I just don't want you as my enemy. And honestly, you tell people you play favorites. You let your guard down around your friends. So strategically, this is the right move. And I was like, yeah, I respect it. Like, I know you're playing me, but you're right.
Oh, run the hell. We're just like casually setting people on fire in the streets. Full Baldur's Gate.
Yeah.
Real rockin' city you get here. Oh. Are you caught up on Daredevil?
I am not fully caught up.
Okay.
I have started the most recent episode. I have not finished it yet.
You should finish it.
I want to finish it. It is going, like Narnia, it's happening, okay? But first, do we want to bandy words with occultists or just say, X gonna give it to you? I'm gonna mute because of the sirens.
Well, you see my answer. What are they going to do? Send people after us? Oh, no. Experience.
It may vary, but when I say experience may vary, I just mean in what you will give to me. Your fate will be the same. Hey, game, if I'm readying my weapon... Okay. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, first things first. Yeah, we got to save Volo first. So, what Will is going to do... all right, how do you want to approach this?
Do we want to have Will save Volo, since it's not really a huge damage tank, I don't think? And then
well, Will does
start taking care of the other guys?
Will does have some things he can do.
Okay.
So, really... I just don't see how... So I could do Dimension Door and get Will and one other person there to Volo. The question is, what is that one other person?
Can I Misty Step? I can almost Misty Step.
It would save you your bonus action.
Wait, if you do it?
Yeah, I'm saying Will has Dimension Door. Will and one other person can get to Volo. I'm just trying to figure out if we do that. Yeah.
I don't think we need two people to get to Volo.
I say we might.
I guess we're wizards, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. I'm saying if I'm going to do...
Because we have range.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. We can send two people over.
So it's got to be Will, and who else do you want? Nostradamus or you want Phil Collins to go?
Just have the NPCs go. We'll fight, and they'll help.
Okay.
They are our assistants, and they are to watch and learn.
Got it. All right. So then they are going to teleport over here. And yeah, we're
mostly because I don't know I don't know his spells yet, and
that's fair.
Frankly, I'd like to just finish these guys real fast.
Okay. So there's that, and then has Volo taken damage? He has not yet. Oh my god! Oh my god! Hold on. Will this work? Yep. Casting Sanctuary on Volo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, boy. Let's see if that changes these guys' opinion. All right, Water Elemental is just going to go after Antinia the Goon. Great name, by the way, Antinia.
Who has the most HP?
All right.
Which one uses the strongest? Send out your warrior.
And actually, I'll go ahead and... no, I'll just leave her there. And Gage, before we do anything, I want you to know I'm going to drop a big boy spell on this gang right here in front of us. So, team, here's what Uncle Justin here, the internet's uncle, is going to do. He's going to drop a spell called Synaptic Static. Now,
I was looking at the
Now, this just may, to you, dear viewer, seem like, it's just Fireball, but with psychic damage. It does 8d6, but that's not all it does. It also gives them a negative 1d6 on all saving throws.
Ooh. Dang, knocked that one guy out with 68 damage.
Yeah, boy. I'm very happy with that. And then I'm debating on if
that should maybe just be followed up with by a fireball.
I mean, hey, I would say anything that can hit a group that requires a saving throw would be the move. And for my next trick, do I want to do... You know what? Yeah. Gnomestradamus is going to climb up here. And we're going to see if this will work. Dan Dirtwood. Great name. But you're a bad guy, Dan. So there's a 32% chance I'm going to shove you. Yeah, it didn't work. What are you going to do about it? I'm a wizard. Thanks, Gage.
Like that. You got to do with this, two of us, huh?
Mm-hmm. Synaptic Static is a really good spell. Because it's one of those things people just like, and I don't know, maybe this is just like a mentality thing, but like I've seen people try to argue with me that it is a bad spell because it doesn't do the same amount of damage as Fireball. But here's the thing. If your spell has a rider, if it has a secondary thing, then it doesn't, then just the biggest number does not matter. That's all I'm saying. Like, traditionally in D&D, fire always does the most damage. It has the most amount of dice. It has the biggest dice, traditionally. Now, fire usually doesn't have any secondary effects, but almost every other damage type in the game does. Ray of Frost does a D8 versus Firebolt's D10, but it also reduces movement speed by 10 feet. Which is huge, especially, circumstantially, of course, but like, I just, if you cannot see how utility is as helpful as straight damage, you should not be playing a wizard. Play a sorcerer. You are unworthy.
I just gave Volo Fire's Breath, just in case. I doubt he'll use it. But it's there.
Yeah. Don't forget, Shovel is invisible and can do stuff.
Of course I didn't forget. I was just waiting for the perfect moment. Which is right now.
Yeah.
Good job, Shovel.
I mean, he killed a guy. Yeah, I mean... All right, I think we got to get rid of... I think I got to get rid of Gift of Alacrity. I don't think it's actually, unfortunately, very helpful. Yeah, I think it got rid of our reactions. I think it's got to be some kind of bug, because I did look into it, and obviously the spell's not supposed to do that, but it does say can't use reactions like on the screen, plain as day. And so far, none of our reactions have triggered. So
yeah,
the problem is the spell lasts until long rest.
Oh.
And I don't know. I don't know how to get rid of it without.
I don't mind just throwing out a ton of spells and then long resting real quick.
Well, I think,
You know?
yeah, I think there's a couple time-sensitive things, including the guild hall. You bitch.
I don't think the guild hall is.
I think because that we just got this notification, it now is. I'm not 100% certain, but you know, I do want to be prepared just in case. All right. Don't you worry. I'm about to be a little crafty. Oosh, it would break concentration on Shield of Faith. Okay, let's not do that, because, I mean... Alright, we'll just do this instead. Wait. Okay. Hey, Savannah, welcome to the stream.
Why don't you just go over here? Heck yeah. Just in case.
I hate that I missed with a 90%, but I guess it does happen.
And use reaction. Gift of alacrity.
Yeah. That's a shame. Do we
I'm
have...
gonna look up if the guild hall is time sensitive.
Yeah, that's honestly, that would be huge. Target's too far. Okay, well then I will simply wait. I don't know why I have two different Ray of Frosts, but I do. That's a very weird sound that she just made.
Okay, I have a list of the times. Guild hall is it. But I'm gonna save these, the rest of these though, because there are a couple coming ones that are time sensitive.
Gotcha.
But it's only once you start another kill quest. So we're not on a timer.
Fair enough.
Uh,
All right, that's the end of
yes.
Clancy's turn, so I guess it's probably Shovel's turn.
I was just looking for the survivors.
Yeah, there's just one guy left.
Looks like two. Oh no, the other one's Bella.
All right, hold on.
I suppose we could.
Do me a favor. Don't kill this guy, because Will has a cantrip I want to test out.
Turn.
All right. Let's see here. Because there's a cantrip called Moon Flare. Launch a pulse of light at the target. On a crit hit, the target is inflicted with a glittering light that grants advantage on attack rolls against them. Hand of Radiance.
Let me view what you're doing.
Well, I'm about to cast a cantrip called Moon Flare.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds cool.
Did you hear my description of it just now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I saw it earlier.
Yeah. Well, I'm very disappointed that you apparently rolled 7 damage on this cantrip, but you know. All right. Well, that's the only thing I wanted to do. We can just kill this guy now if you want. There we go. We did it.
Yay.
All right.
Probably go find and oh. All right.
Volo?
Hello? You okay, bud? Guys?
Oh, is this him over here? Yes. Okay. Good. He's over here.
It happened again.
All right. First thing we do, I'm going to go ahead and... Well, never mind. I'll talk to Volo first. All right. So, Gage, I say You down for at least like maybe half an hour?
Yeah. Totally.
Okay. All right. Because I know that we, spent a good chunk of time prepping. So.
Oh yeah.
But I'm glad we saved all of this session.
Okay, we haven't found the house that the sub is at yet. I'm gonna do that.
Hey, I think that temple thing you were talking about's over here, by the way.
It is. It is right here.
Okay.
We could also just do that. We're right here. I don't remember what it's all about, but I don't think it takes very long either.
So let me ask you this: is there anything time sensitive that we have like spinning right now?
No, not right now. I double checked.
Great. Okay. Well then, yeah. Why don't we just?
Oh, there's also the Gondians right here too. That fight, so we could take out the Still Watch.
Yeah, I mean, we could do.
We'd want a long rest before that one because that's a big fight,
Well, I don't know that we would need the long rest as much as just get our reactions. We would need to get our reactions back, I think.
Yeah, true.
And that's the thing that I'm at right now. So
yeah, that's really what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Let's knock out.
That's a pretty big hindrance.
Well, then let's knock out this fight with the temple. Just so that way it's like, hey.
I don't remember if this is just a fight or if it's like a plot thing.
I don't think it's a plot. I don't think it's a plot thing. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I don't remember it being.
Yeah. Okay.
I think there's some legendary like.
Yeah, I think there's a trident here or something like that.
Something like that.
I will say one of my favorite things in fiction, and I don't know if I've ever said this to you or anyone like, of our friend group. I love a fantasy setting that worships the ocean. Genuinely, it's like, yeah, of course you would worship the water. You would worship the ocean, just like, a lot of cultures in our real world have done. But it's like, it makes even more sense to me in a fantasy setting where there's almost always like a magic water, like creature, deity, something like that in the setting. So I love to see it, is what I'm saying. I don't necessarily like, need to know everything about it. Like in Forgotten Realms, I don't know who most of the ocean gods are, stuff like that. But to me, it is like
I'm blessed by the ocean god.
I saw that. That's awesome.
I donated 1,000 gold to this chest.
Hell yeah.
What do we need gold for? Still yapping with people.
You want to make Shovel invisible again or no?
Yep. Good idea.
Ooh, actually, do we want to take a short rest before this fight or no?
Yes.
Okay. Do you have another volatile shield?
This one I don't feel like we need a long rest.
Yeah. For sure we don't. Can you hook Clancy up with a volatile shield or no?
Maybe. Shield of Thralls, you mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Sorry.
Oh, good. Oh, okay. It's called the thing. It's a Shield of Thralls on me. It's a volatile shield on me. Weird. I should just call it Shield of Thralls.
Yeah, I totally agree. All right, let me just take a look around here real quick. Is there a...
Don't mind me.
It's like Game of Thrones, too, Song of Ice and Fire. I'm not a big House Greyjoy guy, but I like the fact that there's a group in the setting that worships the drowned god.
but I do enjoy me some Theon. I'm not saying he's a good
Yeah,
person,
I know.
but just as a whole character,
You know what's
I me some Theon Greyjoy.
you know what kills me? When I read the first book, I had an idea of what Theon was going to do, and it was definitely not what happened. But like him and Rob were so tight in that first book. I thought Theon was like gonna be our like big ride or die. Like I really thought Theon Greyjoy was gonna be like, you know, because he's like the second person to crown Rob. Like I think Great John Umber calls him King of the North, and then Theon's like right afterwards.
I've been very slowly, rereading a Game of Thrones because I went to Mississippi and didn't bring it with me, which I should have, and then just lost track and just kind of had to get back into it.
Mm-hmm.
But man, I'm not very far. I'm only like a third of the way into it.
But you know what I'm talking about, though, with that Rob and Theon, like, they really do set those two up as, like, they're going to be, like, brothers, you know, like, I really had this thought, like, man, Rob, John, and Theon are going to be, like, the three-man team, you know. Obviously, that did not happen.
Oh, she's going to give us the location of the submarine.
That would be great if she could, yeah.
Yeah, that's what this is.
I didn't know this was a way to do that. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because something's, she says, like, a great beast is pouring black ichor into the ocean.
Okay, so we are now...
Anyway.
Avenge the Drowned. Yeah. Alright, I'll go talk to the fishermen of the Grey Harbor. Unless
I'll search for stuff.
Yeah, you search for stuff. I'll go out this way. See who I can talk to.
Found a passageway.
Ooh. A path!
It appears to be a secret tunnel of some sort.
Secret tunnel?
Through the mountain. Secret tunnel. Yeah. Oh.
I don't know what has happened.
I apologize.
That's okay.
Wherever you are. Water Queen Cellar. I'm Googling you. Is it okay to kill you? Will I get in trouble for it?
Hey, actually, why don't we save the game real quick?
Not a bad idea. Considering we've been playing this
whole
time.
Yeah.
It'd be a great shame if something happened. There's something hidden back there, but they don't want me back there. So, do I have invisibility print? Double, I really wish you could, like, grab stuff, dude. That'd be so handy.
Refugee.
Got little hands. Why can't you hold little things? Dan?
Do I, shit. Gage, can you...
They should let you equip your familiars with tiny magic items.
Absolutely.
The little wizard hat on Clancy Brown. Double.
Hell yeah.
Wand of Orcus.
What? Are you telling me the Wand of Orcus is in this game?
I'm sure there's a mod. Actually, maybe not, but that'd be cool.
I mean, I would hope not, actually.
Be a dope quest.
Yeah.
Don't have invisibility.
All right. I am still talking to folks out here.
About
Let's
to
see.
do some deep.
All right. I apparently have not spoken to the right fisherman as of yet. All these refugees here. All right, what about you guys over here? Okay, you're also just refugees.
Yeah.
What is this quest marker in the middle? Oh, okay.
Huh. Something weird's going on in here. Just lost 2 second level spells for no reason, or for no reason that I could think of. Cast invisibility, walked about 5 feet, and then lost it. Just like lost concentration. Didn't take damage or anything. All I did was walk.